do this? Do you do spring cleaning or fall cleaning when you wash your walls and refresh your house? I'm about to start my spring cleaning, but before I do, I have to mix up some of my cleaner. I use this cleaner for everything. I use it for tubs, for showers, for sinks, for the glass top of the range, counters, everything. It's the best and it's not harmful to the environment. So I'm going to mix some up and I'll show you my little recipe that I use. Just bring you around here. 1/4 cup of dish soap. You can use any kind. I use Palmolive, or if I have it, I use Dawn, but I don't have any Dawn right now, so I'm just using Palmolive. So 1/4 cup of dish soap, a 1/2 cup of lemon juice, and I just use the bottled lemon juice. I just buy the cheapest one I can find. Actually, this one is a Walmart brand. I won't be buying that anymore, but yeah. So a 1/2 cup of lemon juice. And I'm just using the 1/4 cup measuring cup because there was soap in it. This will take some of the soap out. So that's a 1/2 cup of lemon juice. And then 1 cup of vinegar. I just use regular vinegar. You can use the cleaning vinegar if you want, but I just use the regular one. So 1 cup, I've got a 1/2 cup measure here, so I'll get 2 of these. And then 1 1/4 cup of water. So I'm just gonna go and put some water in here. I don't stir it. If you stir it, it foams up so much that you can't actually get it all in your bottle. But this will fit. It fits this bottle perfectly. I don't know, what is this? 550 milliliters. So I just pour it in. At the end, it gets kind of frothy, but I just keep pouring it. I might have to go back over to the sink to finish the pouring process. Once I get it in here, then I shake it up. Now I'm going to be washing my walls down, so I'm going to put probably a 1/4 cup of this in with my water to wash my walls. I wouldn't use it any stronger than that. I don't know what it does to paint. These walls in here are enamel walls. They've been painted with enamel paint, so I'm not too worried about that. Oh, I'll put my, there we go. Shake it up a little bit. And that is my cleaner. This lasts me probably 2 months or so, and it's, you know, it's such a good cleaner. Yeah. Anyway, I'll put the recipe in the description below. And now I'm going to start taking things down off the walls so I can wash them. I'm going to start in this corner because there's not much here. This is an old cross-stitch picture that I did years ago. I think it was a kit. I probably did this in 1970-ish, and I've had it in my kitchen ever since I've had a place of my own. So yeah, sit down at the table and have a look. The first complainer is the next meal's cook. It hasn't faded that badly either. I'm quite surprised for something that's so old, but I don't usually put it where the sun can get at it. So, do you do this? Do you do spring cleaning or fall cleaning when you wash your walls and refresh your house? Oh, lots of cobwebs up here. It will look so much better. I imagine these walls are quite dirty because the windows are open all summer long. And living in the country, we do have a lot of dust. All right, that corner's done. I'm going to see if I have a little bit of paint. I need to do a little bit of touch-ups. And I don't know if I said so, but I've decided not to paint right now. It's getting too close to spring and it's too big of a job. I'm going to save my energy for outside work. So I'm going to leave it like this. Maybe in fall I'll change the color, but I really haven't been able to settle on another color that I like as much as this one. So I think I'm just going to stick with this one until I do find a different color. Okay, so I have some things up here. This little cow I'm going to give to the recycle. These little sheep, aren't they cute? They're ceramic. I do love them. I might move them to a different location. I might put them up top somewhere. But for right now, somebody's sunglasses are up there. I think I know whose they belong to, not mine. Oh goodness. I'll take this one down. Needs to have a little bit, it just needs to be reframed. It's falling. There's a poppy up here. 2 pairs of clip-on sunglasses. This is another picture that I did, a cross-stitch picture. It was a portion of a bigger picture. And I got it from a cross-stitch calendar. I used to subscribe to this cross-stitch calendar, and you would get a calendar for the year, and every month had a different cross-stitch pattern on it. And this one, I think, was part of a much bigger, I think it had 2 more pieces to it, but I just wanted this one. And it says, "Be present at our table, Lord, be here and everywhere adored. Our portion bless and grant that we may feast in fellowship with thee." And it's sort of a tribute to the Amish people. I just loved the colors in it. I loved the quilt in it. I loved the hats. I loved everything about it, actually, and I still do. But I do need to take it out of the frame. It's falling down quite a bit. So I can do that before I put it up, back up. And it too, it hasn't lost any of its color. It's stayed really nice. I like this piece. I've always liked this piece. And it will always be in my kitchen. I've had it in my kitchen in, again, every place I've lived. Since I made it, that is. This is dirty up here. This old cabinet here in town. She's no longer here, and her business isn't here anymore either. But I love this piece. I knew I was gonna buy it from the moment I saw it. I've been working on this door and the part above, and I have to say, that door was really dirty. That doorway is probably the worst in the house, because it's the doorway that goes, oh, you can't even see what I'm talking about. That one right there. That one. It's the one there. This one, that's the one that goes down to the basement. And my husband is a wall and a door toucher. He touches the wall all the time. And I'm not ragging on him. He had a period in his life where he was blind. And he got used to touching the walls as he walked in doorways, as he got to them and things like that. And even though he's perfectly fine now, he can see better than I can at the moment because of my cataracts, but he still has that idea that he has to touch the walls. So there's a lot of hand grease, even though, you know, you can touch a wall with perfectly clean hands and still leave grease on there. So that's sort of what I'm cleaning off on this doorway here, because he always touches this part like this before he goes down these stairs, always. So I'm trying to get most of that off of here because I am going to paint all the woodwork. And there goes my earbud. I want to try and finish all the walls up into, well, there's only the rest of this long wall here and that little tiny green one there. So I would like to finish all the green walls so that they can be clean and Gary can start patching up some of the areas that need a bit of a patch and a paint. Now we're on the home stretch. Take all of this down. Take these upstairs and put them in my little greenhouse. This is a little doll that my Aunt Margaret made me when I was, she gave it to me probably when I was 14 or so. It's a cute little Amish doll. And of course there's my cow Bossy, who won first place in the 2020 art show, Manitoba Art Show. Very dusty. I have to give a little wash on this one. And I actually mounted her over a painting that I did. And I don't know if you can see. It was Our Greatest Blessings Gather Here, and it was little houses. It was cute. I don't know why I covered it up, but I did. So if ever I want to take Bossy off, I will have that little painting back. I just did it with acrylics. I think I saw it on Pinterest and I decided to do it. Okay, so this has to go somewhere. Now, if I had Levi, he would go there. Speaking of Levi, I have an update. After how many years? 3-4 years of trying to actually get a communication going with the nincompoop who has Levi and was supposed to sell Levi and actually had a lot of my pieces. He answered me and he said, I asked him, again, I sent him a list of all the things that I had left there. And I said, have you sold any of this? If you have not, I will be there to pick it up. And if you have, why haven't I been paid? And he said, oh yeah, come in and we will square up. So I don't know if that means my stuff sold or didn't sell. So we are going to go there soon. And I'm going to get to the bottom of that. And if Levi is still there, Levi is going to come home and go here. But I have a feeling that Levi will be gone because it was such a beautiful piece. And it breaks my heart to say that because I really want it back. This shelf is rather unique. It is the music stand of an organ that Gary had. It was a Baldwin organ that died. A very slow death, but it finally died. And so he kept this, and I was wanting a shelf there for things. And he says, well, why don't you use this? And I thought, oh, it's perfect. So yeah, that's my Baldwin music stand shelf. I don't know if I can get these off of here or not. I will see if I can. This is the wall that needs a bit of repair. It has 3 of those wall plugs up there that have to come out and be filled. And it's I filled here, but it wasn't a good job, and I filled there. So it needs to be sanded down and redone. I don't know if we have enough of this paint left to do it, but we'll see. Actually, that might be a good place for a quilt. This horseshoe up here, I don't know if you can see that. That was a horseshoe of my grandfather's Clydesdale horse. Well, maybe it wasn't a Clydesdale, but that was a horseshoe of my grandfather's horse. I don't know for sure what kind of horse it was. But I took and had it chromed, and I've had it hanging in every house that I've lived in. This little one here was given to me by my wonderful dear friend Sharon, who is no longer with us. And it came from Alberta, and I'll read what it says. Many believe a horseshoe will bring you luck. Others know it will bring you luck whether you believe it or not. A genuine horseshoe from the Cowboy Trail, Cochrane, Alberta, Canada. So it's very special to me because it's from Sharon. And like me, she was in love with horses. She had some gorgeous horse art that she collected over the years. So I'm just going to finish this wall, and then we'll get to that wall over there. Now we're on this last little bit of wall here. Well, there we go. That's all the green walls washed and the doors washed. And I'm thinking it looks pretty good. I just have to do way up there. I couldn't get there because I've got this stuff here, but I'm going to put that back now. The floor is dry behind there, and I will crawl up there. But oh, that was a good afternoon's work. Now, my next thing is going to be fixing all the little things that need fixing, dabbing some paint here and there, filling a few little holes, and then I'm going to tackle the upper cabinets, but that's going to be another day, not today. I'm tired, and I'm not putting anything up right now. I'm going to leave everything down until all the other work has been done, and then I'll decide what I'm hanging where. I'm going to change things up a bit. And then I have to take this apart, move it away so I can do behind here. But that's probably going to take the better part of a day. So I'm going to finish up washing this part of the floor here, push that back, and I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. I think today I'm going to make myself some lemon ginger tea. Gary's out doing a service at the manor, the senior manor. But look, we have some melting going on, which is really nice to see. I have birds at my feeder. This is what I want to see gone, is all this snow here. But I can actually see some of my raised beds. They're peeking out. They're white, but I'll see if I can show you. See, there's the corner of one. And there is the corner of two more. You can just see them peeking out. So yeah, things are gonna be better. There's another piece of one. I'm hopeful. I'm very, very hopeful. My bench, I could sit on it if it wasn't for that big pile of snow in front of it. So, oh, there's some birds. So I am going to end this now and wish you a very good day. If you're cleaning like me, take breaks. She says, her who never takes a break. Thanks for watching. See you later.